In a joint press conference, Attorney General Reginald Amor and Minister of Trade and Industry Paula Gopee-Scoon revealed that the Cabinet agreed to a partial proclamation of the Scrap Metal Act. This heralds the partial restart of the industry for previously licensed dealers only until April 14th. The Attorney General noted that during this transitional period, the government will use this time to complete the governing framework for the industry.
A regime is being built out. It is already significantly advanced by the Ministry of Trade, but in our respectful discretion, the government has taken the view that we need those few more months into 2023 to finish the build-out of the regime. So in the meantime, only the old dealers and only dealers, not collectors, are going to be allowed to operate scrap metal business from their licensed sites.
There will also be the introduction of scrap metal inspectors, police, environmental officers, and public health officers as authorized officers tasked to enforce and apply the provisions of the Act. This includes coming onto the site to inspect containers when an application is made to the Trade Minister to export.
Under this Act, persons must now apply for licenses to export to the extent that there may already be containers which were pre-packed before this Act comes into effect. The Minister will have the power under Section 39(3) of the Act to stipulate in writing conditions for those pre-packed containers to be allowed to export provided they meet all of the conditions in the transition period.
Minister Gopee-Scoon outlined some of the new requirements that dealers must adhere to going forward.
It would only load scrap metal into containers at a scrap metal site listed in a scrap metal dealer's license. So the license would actually list the particular sites, and it's only on those sites that scrap metal can be loaded from. The dealer would also be expected to keep and not change in any form or shape any scrap metal that is purchased or received for a period of 15 days unless an application is submitted to the minister.
The partial proclamation does not apply to the exportation of copper. Ayana Carter, TTT News.